Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the Sangean PR-D15. This is an AM/FM stereo portable radio. During this video, we'll perform an evening medium-wave band scan of the Chicagoland area. Here we can pick up first score features, second do a size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the evening band. So here it is, the Sangean PR-D15. You can find it for sale on Amazon currently. The making of this video for $83.59. Hopefully it's still there. If you like it and you want to get one, check out the links below in the paid link section and support the channel. You guys are the best. If you really like this, it's a beast, and I'd get this radio before it's gone. It is one of the best AM receivers I have in my collection. I would say it's up there with my top 5. So yeah, it's that good. So let's go ahead and look at features of the PR-D15. So going left-hand side, we have a stereo mono switch for the FM. So if you want to DX faint stations, you want to switch it to mono. When you want to enjoy nice fidelity on stereo mode, nice strong station, flip it up. Awesome. Auxiliary in, headphone jack for FM stereo listening privately, and then we have DC input 12 volts, 7/10 of an amp. They do include the AC adapter when you buy the radio. Awesome. It definitely saves you on batteries for sure. It also charges too if you want to put rechargeables in there. So right in the front here, you can see it's got the gray, kind of matte gray color, which is a very popular color these days on cars for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I see this matte gray everywhere when I walk around my subdivision. There's got to be at least a dozen cars with this color. Chevy, a lot of Chevys have this color, which is surprising. I want to say Hyundai or Kia or something like that has it too. So yeah, you got two 2.5-inch speakers that sound awesome behind the metal speaker grills. We have a display which is amber backlit or side lit. The display you can kind of see looks kind of faint there, but it's readable. We have our clock. You can set it to 24-hour or 12-hour. Right now we have 12-hour mode. It's 11:37 p.m. That's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA, a northwest suburb. And yeah, the date is right here. You can hit this button. It is May 26th, Monday, just ending Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day today. And we have 2025. And yeah, we've got a few more minutes and they will be over, but fun. So look at buttons. We got a few. We got a power button with a sleep feature, charge status indication. So in the back of the battery bay, there's 6 C-cell batteries. You can run it in alkaline mode or nickel metal hydride mode. There's a little switch in the battery bay. Switch it to nickel metal hydride if you put rechargeables in. So when you plug the AC in, it will start and initiate the charge sequence. If you don't have nickel metal hydrides, make sure that switch is in the alkaline position. So when you plug in the AC adapter, it does not charge your alkalines. It's a good thing. Band select switch, AM, FM. That's what you get, I believe. You know what? I should just turn this on and see. Auxiliary in. Okay. So you get auxiliary in. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure on the auxiliary, so there's that. All right, great. So let's turn that back off. Cool. So you get the 3 things. Alarm set. Alarm feature. Over here we have our RDS info and clock information. So if you want to see the clock or date while you're running the radio, you can hit this button here as well. Long press gets to our menu. Do that real quick. You got snooze, clock, 12-hour, 24-hour, FM, 100 or 50 kilohertz, stepping, AM, 10 kilohertz or 9 kilohertz stepping, version 1, factory reset, clock set, date set. It's pretty awesome because you can do the calendar and you can change how it shows. This is showing month, day, and day of the week. Manual time set or RDS time set. Loudness on. Back to snooze. Cool. 5 station presets. FM 5, AM 5. That's all you get. I was just checking to make sure. Didn't forget there was 2 FM bands, so then you get extra 5 presets. They don't have that on here. So is that enough? Well, for most people, yeah, it's enough, actually. I'm doing a 30-day challenges. If you guys watch my channel, you know about that. I take a radio and I listen to it for 30 days. And I do everything with the one radio. It's fun for me. It keeps me from being overwhelmed by all the radio choices I have. I have quite a few. So I choose an inexpensive radio so you guys can join along with me on my adventure. And yeah, you'll find out that most of us find 5 stations we like to listen to on a regular basis. And it's nice to have the buttons right to them. PR-D15 FM stereo RDS AM digital tuning receiver. Nice. Right inside of the radio, we got our volume knob. And the thing about the D15, it has tone. So we push this in, we have bass treble. I might mess with that. Up here, we have tuning. So it's notch, a little louder. We have auto seek function. I keep hitting the tripod. Sorry about that. Let's see. We got select for menu choices, and then we have fine tuning. So we can press this in and change it to 1 kHz tuning on Mediumwave if we need to. Not sure if I need to tonight. We'll find out. Cool thing about D15, it has a handle. The D5 does not. D5 is a hot receiver as well because these big radios have a big internal antenna, a 200mm Ferrite, 8 inches long. Amazing for AM reception. It's in there, baby. It rocks. So yeah, these radios sport it, and I love it. But the D15 has that bass treble control, 1 kHz tuning, and the built-in handle, which is fantastic. I really like how it sits flush with the radio. Awesome. Our whip antenna, definitely Sangean-esque. It's 27 inches and rocks the FM band. Going to the back of the radio, it's just going to have information. We have a little blurb about the radio, warning, make sure you select the right switch. And then over there you got the frequency information, D15, and 6 cell batteries behind the battery compartment, which is hinged. Nice. All right, great. Quick size comparison, we'll start cruising the band, so... yeah, I think I'm gonna flip this handle down. I think that's the best way for this. Yeah. I'm gonna put the handle down. Gives more room to swing the radio around. Because I got to. Alright. So, CC Pocket in the house. Yeah. And then what else we got? We got CC Scatwave in the house. Here you go. For size comparison. Give you a general idea. Sangean's pretty beefy radio. Some good audio punch. I used to use this from FME skips when I had time to do that. Lately, just haven't had the time to set it up and do it. Got a lot going on. So, yeah. But in the future, maybe I'll go back to doing that. And I got some DXing Q3s for recording, and I used to use this, and I'd record for 18 hours a day, and then I'd look at the results with my computer. It was really fun. And here we have a deck of cards, in case you don't have those radios. Iron Man. He can spin like no one can. He loves Sangean radios made in China land. Ding, 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 ding. China. Though Sangean's based in Taiwan. People want to make sure they know that. Yep. Alright, so Iron Man cards. I love them. They're the best. Pretty cool, man. Yeah. One I haven't opened yet. The other one I have. I've been playing that one. So, yeah. Awesome. Okay. Let's turn it on. So I'm greeted with... okay, I'll turn the volume down. Now it goes to clock mode, so I gotta watch that. Bam, we're on AM frequency, signal strength indicator on the right, and then a battery life status. And it switches over to clock, but it looks like it still shows us our signal strength. That means that the radio is on. When you turn the radio off, the signal strength goes away. It's the only indication that the radio is on at this moment. Or the audio. It's the only way you'll know. If you turn the audio down, you walk away, and you come back, and you don't notice this little icon here, you could dump the batteries. So, something to think about. All right. First station. I'm going to say this is probably CHLO, possibly. I don't know. It seems... yeah, I shouldn't be able to pick up Cuba this direction. I get so much better this way. Okay, hold on. I think this is Cuba. Let me see if I can get some extra gain with the loop. I was able to during the day. Okay, that sounds to me like it's Cuba, probably. There you are, 1,700 miles out in the Caribbean. Where's Chicago? The Caribbean's way down that way. Southeast, out in the ocean there, Atlantic. Amazing.
तो खुदा की कसम और दिन ऐसे ऐसे मुकदमे होंगे कि इस सर्विस सोचों के बाद होंगी इस वास्ते अच्छी कोशिश करिए ईमानी रईस तैयार करिए किसी एहतियात के लिहाज में काम करिए और न ही किसी बारे को नफरत फैलाइए और न ही किसी के बारे में बुराई करिए।
Hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. Alright, cool. Alright, let's keep tuning. Multiple frequencies here. We got a music station. We got CBK Watrous, Saskatchewan. The speaker there, barely make her out. It's 1,000 miles to the west. And we also have a station to the north here, a third station, which will come in when I turn it. Country.
They are hit machines. Yeah. And then one day they're like, either they are or the society's like,
WAUK 540, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles away, 400 watts.
and I'm glad that he's finally getting in the part of that
Cool. KTRS 550, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts.
Your kids, but you don't want your kids to be on the internet. When you need to reach your friends, your employees, and you want to do it with a touch of a button, and you don't want to pay a monthly fee or a subscription ever, well, that's where rapid radio technology comes in. You pull it out of the box, you press a button, start talking to your kids, your relatives, your employees, your friends. Anyway, go to rapidradios.com. You get 60% off, free UPS shipping. If you have the promo code radio25, you get an extra $25 off, free EMP protection bag, and much more. As we continue, we are in Riyadh. It is hot. It's the Sean Hannity.
560 WIND Chicago, right-wing station. But yeah, I'll show you the bass treble. 10 steps, 5 to the positive and negative, and you got treble and bass.
Hang on, it's gonna be fun. Sean Hannity.
It's gonna be fun. All right.
Give them a call at 337-0068. That's 337-0068. Or go online.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll look up that phone number and see what station it is. And if I can find something, I'll put something up here.
Every hour on News Radio 600 WMT, Eastern Iowa Trust. News Radio 600 WMT, Eastern Iowa Trust. News Radio 600 WMT. Hawkeye Sports lives here. News Radio 600 WMT. News Radio 600 WMT. You.
I thought you guys were going to kick out of that. That's no joke. That was playing. It said, can you guess how many times they said WMT? Holy cow. 175 miles west of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 5,000 watts at night. That's fun.
He was author of the book Money is Not a
With their decision to keep Mama Rock right now. One thing. Tell me what it is. It's stupid. That's the only thing that's wrong. All right, so that's a variant of...
KCSB 610, Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles, 5,000 watts, south-southwest. Cardinal directions north, east, southwest. Sure you'd figure it out.
When you put your money in an FDIC-insured bank, no risk virtually,
This one up.
but they pay you almost nothing.
Fair enough.
Right? If you move it around a little bit, mess with it a little bit, you could put it in a good high-yield savings account, which we'll sidebar on that for a second. We were talking about this off air a little bit. We'll come back to the
WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles away, 10,000 watts at night.
A high-yield savings account is exactly what it says it is. It is a savings account in a bank that pays a better rate.
Okay, can't hover on the music there. CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts to the northeast.
I'm Terrence Bibb for the Black Information Network. I'm Mike Moore.
And I'm Nicole Deal on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Residents in Mississippi.
In case you didn't know what it was, WMFN, Black Information Network, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles away, 1,600 watts at night.
At least 25,000 Mississippi customers are dealing with the loss.
Maddie won't head around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off my mind.
There we go, 650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles to the south. Sounding good.
Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough.
And once it draws.
Whoops. I think it's a press and hold. I'm trying to remember how to set this. There we go, 1 kilohertz mode. I was like, I haven't used it in a while, but yeah. So we're trying to get away from 670.
Ended the game. Weaver does the job. 5-1. Yankees win it all. One start out west. Season high 13 games over 500 at 33 and 20. Anything you may have missed, Yankees Rewind, the free auto CS anytime. It's right alongside all our Yankees coverage from our flagship WFAN. Coming up, full talk from the manager.
So we got the callers, WFAN. This is New York, New York, home of the Yankees, 750 miles to the northeast. Nice. A challenge for me to get this one, and I was able to get it. Strong Station Nashville is at night, and then you got 670, which is a monster here in Chicago. All right. Let's go ahead and get out of this mode. There we go.
Francisco fans call in, they're like, why are you such a hater? I'm not. I'm just saying, if we're going to say that he's a
the seek tuning, I forgot about the seek tuning. Here's WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
Against the Patriots, he blew 2 fourth-quarter leads as a head coach against my Chiefs. If we're going to say they're going to win a Super Bowl with San Francisco, doesn't that mean they're going to do it next year or the year after that? I mean, not only did they lose Deebo Samuel, but Christian McCaffrey at some point is going to get old right in front of us.
Go through the U.S. It's processed to the U.S., right? It's back, so to speak, right? Can they always the pressure thing? They can. The agri-food lab at Dalhousie. I didn't know that about tea. So according to Silva, and he wrote it actually.
Okay, this is cool. This is CJOB, Manitoba, I believe. I'll have a little pop-up here, 850 miles, I believe, or 25, right around there. It's over 800 miles away, which is awesome. 1 kilohertz tuned up, and it helped get away from 670.
Capacity to cultivate, blend, package, or distribute tea commercially. Okay, that I didn't know. I thought we packaged it here. I didn't realize tea bags didn't come from this country, or at least, big ones don't. Yet a 25% tariff remains on tea.
Wow, cool.
Stream of attacks for several months because the Fed has kept key interest rates unchanged this year after cutting it 3 times in the end of 2024.
Okay, here's 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
They lowered interest rates, and yet none this year. 2024, an election year. Was that political back then?
Lee Morgan, the Sidewinder. All right, so, but what's he have in common with everybody else we've been playing?
720 WGN Chicago, Raleigh James show on right now.
And of course, if you don't get this by the end of the night, I'll reveal. But if you do, take as many steps.
Country music. I think I got the right one here. CKAC, Montreal, Quebec. 775 miles, I believe. No, that doesn't sound right. No, it's not it. I think it's the CKDM, 730 Duffy, Manitoba, 820 miles. I'll put the right one. I'll put it a pop-up eventually. I'll just do it anyway. I think it's CKDM, because this is the direction, CKDM. Montreal will be this way here. And our stick is this way, and of course we know it only picks up these 2 directions, the top of the radio, right? You guys know that? Yeah, you guys been watching the way I'm pointing the radio? All right. Cool country music. Awesome.
He would like to really explain beyond the things.
Some goofy music on CFZM, 740 Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast. Zoomer radio, always nice picking it up over the Great Lakes.
I'm not sure.
I have a feeling that's like pointed to Chicago.
Motorcycle accident, move swiftly to protect your rights. It's Eric Von Hessler, and I recommend...
Here's WSB 750 Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles southeast.
They're 100% local, the only firm that's a major part of the North Georgia motorcycle community. At your next local bike night, ride, or charity event...
The line I draw is reality. And then they're like, well, then you're not acknowledging my reality. No, you can have your reality. And I'll call you by your name that you choose.
760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
Them make certain choices, but not others about how they're...
A little bit of 770 here. 780's bumping into it. I don't think bringing it down is going to help. Oh, was Detroit getting away? Oh, I thought 780. So you could just make out the speaker there. It's 770. I could probably bring in the loop here. WABC, New York, New York. 750 miles. Running out of time, so I'm just going to keep going, I think. Yeah.
Plus umbrellas as low as $59. Make a splash with a new pool. Up to $3,500 off with free upgrades.
WBBM News Radio 780, local, Chicago. And if you'll notice, it'll say the frequency. And over here, I'll say the memory preset. Preset 3. It's this one. Press this one. 720. Press that one. 780. Come on. I hit that button. There we go.
With big savings on the tools you need. Save $100.
Sounds good.
I mean, a good residential commercial makes +%. Depending on what type of property.
And go out and do and involve the council. And they deferred the motion till June. And there were
This is coming more clear than ever before. CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles northeast. Used to come in really crummy, but it's coming in great lately.
that is in their purview that they, in my view, must do. And so they deferred it for...
This is Jeff for Heartland Men's Health, and if erectile dysfunction is making a bad bedroom experience for you and your partner, you can call...
KSGB WHB, Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles southwest, 5,000 watts.
At Heartland Men's Health, our treatments have success rates of well over 90%.
All right.
No, the Senate run by Tony
And join us for DXing Retirement Radio.
The only poll more from Yay!
Two stations here, WBAP Fort Worth, Texas, and a local station. So it's a right-wing station this way and a left-wing station that way. It's hilarious.
Pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1. Just go to GoodRx.com.
WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
Insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Are you buying a home?
The stream of Ground Zero, a monthly Zoom chat with me and other bonus content. Be sure to check out our yearly specials as well.
Dude, a monthly Zoom chat with the Ground Zero dude. Let's get on there and rock and roll. Probably cost you $50 a month or something. Dang. I don't know. So if it's your thing. We're going to start getting call letters. Cool. WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles to the southeast. They got Ground Zero and Coast to Coast, which is going to come on in a few minutes.
Consumers in your target area.
Denver, KOA. 890 miles to the west. Nice. Denver, Colorado.
For 100 years. Thank you, Colorado, from KOA. This is the official home of the Rockies.
Cool. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario. So this news broadcast here, aimed to the south, is picking up a pretty far station. This one is WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
Here's Shea Gildas-Alexander. Step back three, good, right over Rudy Gobert.
Here's WHSQ, 880. Everybody's upset by that one because WCBS is long gone, unfortunately. But New York, 750 miles. Sweet.
To be a Steeler. I don't even think he's your best option at quarterback right now. I think Kirk Cousins, I think it's a perfect marriage. 25% tariffs if they don't make the iPhone here in the U.S., something that analysts say is unrealistic. On Monday, British
Okay, WLS Chicago, 890.
journey around Martha's Vineyard.
Sounds a little distorted. I don't know what's going on
The
there.
first person to swim all the way around the island. His goal to raise awareness and encourage. New Mexico has
A little quicker.
Been arrested. State two from the northwest of England
Local WFAW Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Good music at night. I like it. I think this is Detroit. Detroit, Michigan. 270 miles east, WWJ. Okay.
Joe Whipple. Yes, and Mike Harmon. Giddy up. We'll get back into the NBA playoffs in a second. But I want to say this.
I think this is KMBZ mixing with other stations. Kansas City, Missouri. 490 miles. 5,000 watts to the southwest. Whoop.
3-year-old British man from the Liverpool area and have urged people not to speculate on the circumstances of the incident.
Okay, so CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles.
We are not currently looking for anyone else in relation.
Points and a 7-point lead. Finish in the quarter. How many times have we talked about it?
1,000 WMVP Chicago. I don't know why the Chicago stations are coming in kind of crummy here. 1,890 were kind of coming in weird. This one is.
Gets him on skates, turns, ball loose, gets it outside, Jay's up for three. It's in with 3.5 minutes to go.
It's been doing it the last few months.
Even with SGA nearly defended.
To a federal conciliation process. The union alleges the company is pushing for major concessions.
Oh, 1010's coming in. Nice. This is rare. This is, I think, CFRB, Toronto, Ontario.
To tighten restrictions around what constitutes Canadian screen content.
Yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around.
1020 KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool. On the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can
Going like a local, WBZ. Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. East. Oh, there you go.
Here's the 4-day WBZ AccuWeather forecast.
For the early morning hours, we will have mainly clear skies. Low down to 54 in Boston.
Cool.
McCall Monument.
Okay, WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
Clear to partly cloudy through the overnight hours, a low of 52 in Center City. Many northern and western suburbs will get down into the 40s. Now, as we head through the day on Tuesday, we'll have some sunshine, although that sun will...
It's getting pretty cold still for being almost June. KYW, 1060, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles east, northeast.
For Tuesday night, there could be a shower in some spots late, a low of 56, and a much cooler day.
That I like a wheelchair accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, all the other they gotta keep 20 cans of beer.
This direction here is 1090 KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles.
Extra cash, go to 27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports from the Cleveland Ford Lincoln Studios.
The riveting podcast, What Happened to Delina Czar?
Heard Cleveland, WTAM 1100. Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles east.
Lockdown. The internet sleuths who wouldn't.
So those who wonder, how do you figure it out? Well, you can look it up with radiolocator.com on the website, or you can just listen for call letters at the top of the hour and write them down. And then you get your call sign. Yeah.
iHeart. Follow What Happened to Delina Czar and start listening on the free iHeart.
If they don't give anything else.
Performance backlash, and he's got a lot of things to say about it.
I think this is KFAB, Omaha, Nebraska, 405 miles west.
This is the other side of midnight. Program, y'all, with Lionel.
Other side of midnight. Well, right. Just a few minutes past midnight. KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles. Oh no, I hear Coast to Coast in the background. Darn it. Now every station I land on is going to be Coast to Coast. No more call letters, guys. WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles east. Trust me, that's what this is.
I'm George. How are you this?
I can't hover. Coast to Coast.
From his flesh being torn out of his back, blood coming down. Forehead because of a crown of thorns. Blood coming out of his arm.
Okay, this is WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago, local.
Gushing from his side as in Ukraine with 367.
Coast to Coast, it's on 1180, Wham, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
Needlessly killing a lot of people.
Para eso justamente me acuerdo que jugamos a un solo partido.
Something has happened to Putin after Russia.
More Coast to Coast. You know, I have to turn it down because they copyrighted, believe it or not. WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. Because you got to belong to their club so you can re-listen to it. You know, I got that Moto G Play phone that I reviewed, you know, $29. And people are like, why you got a phone on your radio channel? Well, because the phone is like a Wi-Fi radio that records. So I record this while I'm doing this. So over there, my phone's recording on the Wi-Fi stream, Coast to Coast. I play it back later. It's a thing of beauty. Alright, we're almost done. We're just going to zip up the band. I'm going to go all the way up.
Not to use them at all.
Of course, it's going to stop on Seek. So this is called the graveyard part of the band between 1200 and 1500. You got a lot of competing stations. So I'm going to go up to here. Nashville.
Like Coach said, gotta take one way and go, and then once they show you the heavy yet, get off of it.
WCKOI, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
Timberwolves fall at home to the Thunder by 2.
House Ford, did you get a chocolate beer?
No, the chocolate coconut beer apparently is more of a winter beer.
Chocolate coconut beer. That sounds like a Mounds bar or whatever. My dad used to eat those. I'm not a fan, but some people like them. KXEL 1540 Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles west. We're almost through.
Yeah, strawberry.
It's local. Coming too strong in all those directions. Weird music. WCHHA, Toronto, Ontario. 460 miles. Okay. Mighty KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa. Going this way here. 175 miles, 1,000 watts at night. Yeah, did I say 175 miles? Yeah.
At night, way more Dodgers fans, right? There weren't that many Mets fans. And that's all of them something like that. Right, so we have Wednesday, our games 1 through 3 of the 5. Okay, Thursday.
2 mixing stations, CINA and KCNZ. KCNZ is Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts to the west. I'll put a pop-up for CINA there. Crazy sounding. Oh yeah, it's a tough night. Okay, so it's fading in and out. That came in strong now. WPRR, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 140 miles to the east. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Used to be WPTX, but that's used to be like English music. This is like a ethnic music. Okay. Okay, 1700. We're just picking up KK. Yeah, KKLF, Richardson, Texas, 790 miles to the southwest. All right, cool. So we're done. We're going to hit the power. There it is, the PR-D15. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give a big like if you did. If you like Sangean Radios, want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. You're super troopers if you guys made it this far. It's 37 minutes in. Rock on. You know it. And of course, yeah, unless you skipped ahead. If you skippers aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know, you want to see more portable radios. You got the itch for the hobby. You want to have more than one radio. You get this one. You get this one. You get some other rando radio. I'm looking around on my bench. You got the little rando radio. You know, I don't know what that one doing there. I like that radio. There's a few other ones that are desktop favorites that sit up here on my bench. I got limited space up here, so any radio that sits up here is one of my favorites. You know it. So, yeah, definitely comment below what you think about the D15. Is it something you think about in 2025 and beyond? Does it look dated to you? I like it. Sounds good. It's a great FM machine and AM. You got the 200mm Ferrite, 1 kHz tuning. Yeah, bass treble control, built-in handle, built-in charging system. Yeah, it's great. What do you think? Let me know. It's the comment section down below. Use it. Abuse it. You guys abuse it all the time. It's hilarious to read those comments. Anyway, fun times on Todderbert's channel, as you know, always. Okay, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the most awesome next one.